encourage you guys, please watch this video to the end so you can see how this trade unfolds. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope we are off to a great start. I'm feeling pretty good this morning. Looks like we have some downward sentiment happening in the market this morning. If y'all are inclined to market news, a lot of the retail sector is reporting earnings and they've been missing the mark and they have not been able to impress investors with their reports as of late. And of course, Nvidia is supposed to report their earnings after the market close around 6:30 p.m. But yeah, guys, if you've been watching this video since yesterday, remember, we talked about it. I said if price comes up, breaks this, it'll probably be able to come back up to about 56.50. And where did it come to? Right to 56.50, and it got shot down from there. Looks like it didn't have enough juice to actually break through 56.50, so we may see another move to the downside. Of course, if it breaks past this level right here, this 56.35, which is another important level that we've been trading on for the past couple days now. If it breaks past this 56.35, we may see another drawdown, or we may see another push back down to 56.20. But if 56.35 can find support somewhere, then it might shoot back up. But the news this morning, considering most retail stores' earnings, doesn't seem very good. The likelihood of it shooting up doesn't seem very good. But you know that, guys, I don't go just based on that. We have to watch how the day unfolds first. But it did try to make a run towards 56.50 again, but it, of course, failed. So we'll see what happens, guys, in these markets. Just the overall sentiment right now is not great. And that's what these markets are, guys. You got to understand that what we're looking at and what these charts are telling us are the emotions of the people that are in these markets. Not only the algorithms that are trading the market, but they're also still people trading these markets. And whether we like it or not, the people still control the algorithms themselves, you know. So this is what's happening so far. It's 8:30. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a push up now, so off of this candle right here. So let's see what happens, guys. As always, I wanted to start a little early because I wanted to lock in a little earlier today. To look for some opportunities. So yeah, guys, as always, watch the video to the end if you want to see how the day unfolds. Pay attention to price and how price is moving and what I'm looking at. And of course, guys, as always, enjoy the show. right, fam. So we are finally closed out that trade. Good Lord. I was in that trade for about 2 hours. So 8:30, 9:30. About 3 hours I was in that trade. Good Lord. But we closed out. I think it was 24 points today. And that was on 2 contracts. So let's go over the trade, shall we? And if you're wondering what's happening here, it was all of the earnings reports coming out. They're not doing very well. So let's go over the trade. Now, on the Renko side, the reason I started, if you watch until right now, I started early. I wanted to lock in really early because I knew how the earnings reports were going and they weren't going very good. So I wanted to lock in as soon as I could to the downside. Now, remember guys, if you watched my last video, I said it in my last video, sometimes being early and being wrong are the same thing. Now, trading early does involve a higher level of risk, and you have to accept that risk if you're going to take that trade. Did I feel safe in the trade? It was like 60% I felt okay, So let's run it down. All right, let me get my never mind, I'll do this one. So I saw this reversal candle happening right here at 56.50. Now guys, I'm telling y'all, I'm not doing this to shill my own videos or anything like that, but y'all need to watch my videos in order to see these price levels play out. 56.50 is where it came back to. I talked about that yesterday. I said it might have enough juice to make it back to at least 56.50, and then we'll see what happens from there. It so happened it had hit 56.50 right around the time the market was getting ready to open, which was perfect for me. So I saw this rejection candle here. It was actually a reversal candle on my Renko side. I saw these, it had some movement to the downside, and then I set sort of a pending order. So guys, I'm using the PredatorX system. Now, if you hit the sell low button, what it'll do is it'll set the pending order for it to get triggered once the candle actually closes the low, and it'll put the stop loss at the high of the candle. This candle had a giant wick, so that's where my stop loss was. Right around 56, I think it was 56.45.50 was my stop loss level. Yeah, I think I have it marked off. But I felt completely comfortable with my stop loss being where it was above this wick here. Now, I almost got stopped out 3 times. I almost got stopped out on the reversal of this candle because it wanted to go back up. For a while there, I mean, these guys were fighting in this 56.35 and above, like between 56.40 and 56.35. They were fighting there for about an hour. So I was in drawdown for most of the time. For about an hour, I was in drawdown. And for about an hour, it kept wanting to hit my stop loss. But that is a risk I accepted because I entered early. Now, I could have entered when all this happened, but I entered early. High risk, high reward, unfortunately, but that's how it goes. So I went ahead and got in, and of course, I just let price do its thing. Now, if you've been watching since yesterday, if you watch yesterday's video, if you're starting here, I suggest you go back to yesterday's video. If you watched yesterday's video, I said I was gonna roll out a new strategy to catch longer term trends. I decided to roll it out today because I worked on it last night. I don't play when it comes to these markets, guys. I want to be a day trader. That is my goal. That is gonna be my job, and that's what I'm doing now. I worked on the strategy last night, did a couple tweaks here and there, and here we got 24 points on the ES. I believe it's 24. When I go ahead and edit the video, I'll show y'all. I'll put the definite number, but I would have got stopped out here. I would have got stopped out here. I would have got stopped out here. I would have got stopped out here instead of down here. Okay, so just so y'all can see that. Now, if you look on the Heikin-Ashi side versus the Renko side, so right here on my Renko chart, this wick is this wick right here. I went ahead and just marked it off for y'all so y'all could see. It's 56.45, roughly right below it. So right here was the stop loss, this right here, and market just completely melted down after that. And you're watching this as I'm speaking, so I believe that price is gonna see at least 5,600 by the end of the day. Again, if you've been watching my videos since the beginning, we talked about 5,600 a couple videos ago. These levels is where price has been trading through for the past 2 weeks now. So I need y'all to pay attention to that. But guys, we're done for the day. We secured our profits. We had 2 contracts, caught about 24 points, and we're done. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to get out of it. I thought it was going to close out whenever the market closed, because this trade was going on for a long time. There is no need for me to get back into another trade. So we are done for the day, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. Please leave a like this video, subscribe, leave a comment below if you have any questions. I'm free to talk about it. But as always, guys, stay sharp, stay steady, and trade well. And we'll see y'all on the next one.